Hello, and welcome back to another Sunday Sector Review, where we like to say Sundays are for sectors. This week was a phenomenal week. We had FOMC, we had some ups and downs, and some ins and outs, and now we're going to get into see what we got going on this week. We do have a bunch of new candle openings this week. We're gonna check out the Forex Factor like we always do, and yeah, let's get into it. First up, Forex Factor. So on the calendar, what we have, for the second, we have PMI. I'm gonna go over the red folders. Tuesday we have JOLTS. Wednesday we have ADP non-farm employment change. We have services PMI. Thursday we have unemployment claims. Friday we got quite a few. Hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, consumer sentiments, and inflation expectation. So Friday look like it's gonna be jumping. But yes, as far as the new candles for the week, we are gonna have the 2-day, the 4-day, the 5-day, the 10-day, the weekly, of course, the 2-week, the 4-week, and the monthly. For the sake of time, I'm only going to go through the monthly, the 2-week, the weekly, and the daily. But make sure you go through those time frames on your own, because honestly, I did, and it was some hidden time frames. It's some hidden setups. It's some setups on some of these time frames on some of these sectors. So make sure you're looking through them all. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to start with the VIX. The VIX closed green on the monthly. It did tap 50% of the quarter at 21.19 and rejected and closed below previous month's high. We go down to the 2-week. We close as a 2-up, hammer on the 2-week. The weekly is inside. The weekly is inside week. And the daily closed as a 3-1. VIX is looking to target this 20. We'll just call it 21. Looking to target 21, between 21 and 21.20. So time frame continuity is mainly inside and bullish. We'll see. We did end the day, the market, we'll get to that. I want to say we ended the day bearish. But here we are. Let's see. For the monthly, we did close a 2-up on the month on SPY. The 2-week closed as a outside bullish 2-week, and the weekly closed as a 2-up. We are inside of a broadening formation. Let me see what the daily did, because I think we were bearish. So after FOMC, we got reactions and we pushed down. We hammered back up off the yearly open, and then we got stuck inside. So we did close inside day, but there has been some news over the weekend, and things still look pretty bearish. Like we just went over the VIX, so VIX looking kind of bullish and looking to target 21. Then of course SPY in the market is looking to push down, but we will wait to see how tonight opens for the futures. And like I said, we have some uncoupling to do, and some uncoupling has begun since we've opened the new month. But inside day for SPY, we can play the inside break. You want to go down to the 4 hour. You have your 692.90 and your 687.86. So find the break and yeah, play it. SPY did reach new highs. I thought I did this. 697.84. My bad. I thought I had already done that. It is on the monthly. Let me get rid of some of these drawings. E is on the monthly 2 up. The 2 week close is a bearish outside week, so not like SPY, right? This one was a bullish 3 is pretty bearish and almost a doji on the 2 week. The weekly closed as a 2 up, but almost more so as a shooter. We did reach new highs of 70.43. So, well, I think I have that marked. Yeah, it's marked. I just cut it off so y'all can see. And the daily close is a 2-1, but we do have some hammers here, so it looks like ES is wanting to try to fight, but again, we will have to see when it opens for futures what it wants to do. 69.69 has been a magnet, so this area, look out for that. We did close at 69.65. We stayed here for, well, we kept visiting here. Look, here. This is back in January the 14th. We've seen 69.69 quite a few times. So, look for that to continue to be a magnet, even if we do push down. So could push down and pop back up and probably push down again. So watch 69.69. NQ. What do I have for NQ? I had so yeah, there we go. My little triangle. We've been in it and out of it quite a bit since I've marked it. I wish I put a date on when I marked it. This has been a while. Probably about 3 weeks. So we've been in it, out it. I mean, down. Then we got out of it. Then we rejected really hard. Gap down out of it, and then we returned back in it. Pushed out of it. Did not make all-time highs. Still on Qs. But that's okay. And now we've rejected, and now we're inside bearish and back in the range of my trend lines. Looking to push below it and possibly take out these lows if these key areas do not hold up. 25.4 and 25.260. Those don't hold up, then yeah, we're looking to come take out the lows on the Qs. I ran all that on the day, but let's go. Look at the time frames, I promise. So yeah, still saying we did close 212 up. Kind of bearish, like we're still inside of this range, still inside of this monthly candle of November. So still really not much action. A bearish 3 on the 2 week. The weekly close is a fail 2 up. So like I said, looking to target the 0.25, and that's just off the weekly. The daily close as a 2-1 inside bearish. So yeah, still stands. Looking to come take these lows if this area doesn't hold. Qs will be the same thing. I don't think I have too many drawings on them. Still hasn't taken all-time highs. This 3 is considered bullish on the 2 week. The weekly did close as they fell to up. Shooter like vibes. And the daily the same. So looking for if 614 doesn't hold, looking for that to be the last line of defense. If not, coming to take out the lows and could possibly hit 600. We did wick off the yearly open, so the yearly open is holding it up for now. But yeah, if we get to losing these key areas, we're coming down to 600 to sweep the lows. IWM closed the month. Closed the month pretty strong. There's a 2 up on the month. We did close the 2 week as they fell 2 up and looking to come back in and retrace the new highs that we made at 271.60. So below 258, you can see, below 258, you can start targeting 249.66. The weekly close fell 2 up, 2 down weekly. So yeah, we get back within. What did I draw this from? This must be from the daily. Let's go to the daily. I have a fib on the daily. So as you can see, after we hit new highs, we have been trending down for IWM. We have not hit OTE, which would be at 255.69. If we lose this, we will want to see reactions in the 255, 250 area. If not, if it's an aggressive push, then yeah, we coming to take the lows at, what did I say, 245 in the 240. So that's IWM. And on the cool, a lot of things I guess do look a little bearish-ish so far. Higher time frame still say bullish, of course, but lower time frame looks like it's getting some relief, which is fine. DIA monthly, nice cute little Brownian formation that it went with wick to wick, that I have drawn out. The 2 week closed inside, but shooter, we lose 484 off the 2 week. This is off the 2 week. If you want to take the 2 week trigger, 484.24, we lose that. We could tap the yearly open and we could start coming back to this side of the Brownian formation, which would be 475, 476. The weekly close is a 2-1, pretty bearish. The daily 3-2 down. Lower time frame continuity is bearish. Higher time frame continuity, of course, is still bullish. But as you can see, that makes it conflicting, and we are in a range. So if I cut this off, hopefully you can see. Oh no, high indicator. We're in this range right above previous all-time high, so that's holding us up for now. We lose it, could be coming down. SMH on the monthly closed pretty strong, made new all-time highs at 420.60. So wrong candles. 2 week closed as a bullish 2 week, but it's kind of in the form of a shooter at the top of a range, so may want to keep an eye out for that. It's on the 2 week. Same for the weekly as well. We get below this previous candle, you can start seeing that you can start looking for downside and coming to test previous all-time highs at 372.78. The daily close as a 2 down. So we would like to see 398 hold up, or maybe even down to 390 hold up. If not, we could come and attack these lows at 375.59 for SMH. XLB on the monthly. We've been talking about this. XLB has done great. All time new highs or 50, 62. The 2 up on the month is strong. The 2 week, we did reject a bit off after making highs, but we're still strong on the 2 week. The weekly close as a failed to up. The daily close as 3-2 reversal down. I drew this. We are in OTE for XLB, so we would like to see. It's already weakening, so we would like to see reaction here. If not, we can pull down and get these lows at get these January 20 lows at 48 even, or even tap all-time highs if the market is trying to be bearish. Time frame continuity is mainly bullish, so I'm just giving a perspective on the downside, just in case the market is trying to pull back. But we are in an area where we can start reversing and looking for back to the upside. The 4-hour close as an inside, so you can use that as your actionable signal and take XLB in the direction it is going. XLC XLC closed as an outside bullish month. It tapped and took out last month's lows and reversed. We made new all-time highs at 120.26 for the month. So I don't know. XLC outside bullish 2 week, 2 reversal to the upside on the weekly, and the daily closed as a 2-2 continuation to the upside, 2 hammers to the upside. Time frame continuity is bullish, so I mean, what more can you say? XLC looks pretty good. I can't lie. XLE also is another one that looks good. Closing the month pretty strong. We made new all-time highs. We broke and closed above a break of structure here over the monthly. So if it would like to see a pullback, we could pull back, hit tap here, and continue up. But right now, XLE looks strong. 2-2 continuation on the 2 week. Same for the weekly, and I'm sure and a failed 2 down on the daily. So, but time frame continuity, full time frame to the upside. Looking to make new all-time highs. Don't really see an entry. It came and filled the gap and went right back up. So yeah, looking for new highs for this coming week on XLE. XLF is another one that quite a few people have been talking about. Is it going up? Is it going down? Time frame continuity says down. Personally, yes, I am in some XLF calls, but I'll explain why in a minute. Did not take out Previous month's lows got close to it, but did not. Time frame continuity is saying it wants to take those lows, but we did have a gap down 3-2, continuation to the downside. We are wicking right above the lows that I just mentioned. Didn't get it and got a rejection back up to 50% of the quarter. The week closed as a fail to down, and the daily closed as a fail to down as well. We got some support here. Looking to target 50, 54.26, 54.30, which would be the gap. Since we're holding here, a lot of people don't like it. Lower time frame is holding up, and this is why I chose to be in a XLF play. It's like it's trying to turn around now, and maybe I'm early or maybe I'm not. 4 hours or 3-1. So you can play the actionable signal on the inside. This inside bar on XLF. As you can see, time frame continuity is mixed. Lower time frames are bullish, higher time frames are bearish. We shall see what XLF wants to do this week. Of course, if the market is bearish, then we will probably have our answer. XLI closed very strong on the monthly. 2 up on the month. I almost look like a 300, man. That's a strong candle. 2 week close as a 2-1 on a 2 week. This is a nice 2 week candle. This is nice, giving you a breather. You could take the break of the inside of the 2 week and take this in either direction, but it looks like it wants to continue up. It made new highs at 167.20. The weekly closed as a double inside weekly. Yes, keep your eyes on XLI. We like these. The daily, it's been compressing, as you can see. What we just saw, the double inside. But time frame continuity is to the upside. You want to keep your eye on XLI stocks. We are in a middle of a broadening. If I back up, zoom out for y'all, but it's closer to going up than it is down. So I don't even know. This is an old, and a lot of my burn informations are old, by the way, and that's why I keep dates on them, and I try to. Some of them I don't, but I try to make dates just to prove that they return to them. So this is a burn information from last August. Crazy, huh? XLK is another one that's been stuck because of the Qs. So we'll run through this. It's still in a box, even on the monthly. Even with the 2-1 failed to up, it did trigger and take the 149.22, those previous month's highs, but then it came back in and rejected. So we're still in range. Nothing more, nothing less. Still hasn't hit all-time highs. As you can see, this yellow box, if you can see it, that's the compression that it's been in. So that's XLK. Still waiting on it to pop. Not much on that one. XLP has been on a beam. We talked about this. I did mention that it wanted continuation because I think the weekly had closed above 50% of this compression range. But the monthly closed as an outside bullish monthly, so that is beautiful. The 2-week, 2-2 continuation on the 2-week. The weekly, 3-2 continuation on the 2-week. The weekly is a 2-2 continuation with a hammer. Here wicking off that a little bit, but above that compression, below that compression. So nice weekly candle. The daily closed as an 312. Looking for a 2-2 continuation to the upside. All-time highs are at 84.34. You know they made this split, so yes. So still gunning for the highs. Oh no, these are last year highs, right? Still gunning for last year highs. Broadening formation. I got a weekly broadening formation here. So not only are we gunning for last year highs, really would like to see it tap the top of this broadening formation at 85.40 ish. Time frame continuity is to the upside, so yeah, XLP looks great. XHB, the monthly outside bullish month, we did hit some rejection here, and it caused us to close below the previous month's high, but we are still pretty bullish on this. The 2-week close as a 3-2. It fell to back within the range of the 2-week. We don't want to lose 50% of this, but I have a fib, and actually the weekly close is a 3-2 down, so we are looking bearish. Between 105 and 103, I want to see some reactions up in here once we get here, because I think we are going to continue down on XHP. I just don't think it will be for very long. I think this is a nice retracement, and this 105 103 area may be an area that we find some stability and then push back up. But this is what I want to see on that. See, we've already hammered on the day at 50% of the field. So, want to see some reactions. Oh, and we closed the gap. If I turn this off, the gap has been filled. So, XHB may be safe, but if not, we could dig in closer to the 105, between 105 and 103 area, and still be okay. Time frame continuity is a bit mixed. Lower time frames are bearish, which is okay, and higher time frames are still bullish. So that equals retracement to me. XLRE is another one that you know how we get down with this one. We've been rocking with this one for a minute. Look at our little compression box, still compressing. But don't worry, this thing I'm telling you, just look at it on the monthly scale. Okay, so you got your monthly low. Look at this. And then you came back up. You bought it all the way back up. So now you just chilling. So once you buy it back up, you're not finna go back down. You done bought it back up. So you finna bought this back up and you finna pop. We're gonna take it a step at a time, but I'm foreseeing previous year all-time highs, like no cap. I just want to show y'all that on the monthly scale, just looking at on the monthly, the bigger picture. The 2-week close inside, you got an actionable signal there, that's cute. The weekly 2-1-2, a failed 2 down on the weekly. And the daily close as an inside day. So nice. It did tap off. We got some reactions here off of OTE. So this is cute. And you see this? If I draw this up, down, with the reaction here off of OTE, what are we expecting? What is it doing? So, boom. We like it. We like it. I'm telling you. Shout out to XLRE. A lot of people don't go over it, but like YouTubers, don't nobody go over XLRE. I don't see no YouTubers. XLU is another one I like. It tapped from broadening on this one. Fell to down on the monthly. We continue strong. We are looking to tap 45.06. Current price is 43.25. The 2 week closed as in 3-1 on the 2 week. Like I say, looking to push out of this broadening formation. Look at this LRLR to the upside to 46.89. That's that. I like this. But yeah, 45.05 was first. I know we gotta take it a step at a time, level to level. But I like XLU. The weekly, 212 on the weekly, and the daily closed 3-2 down. But we found some support at the yearly open, like in this wick reversal. Time frame continuity is to the upside. Liking that, really liking XLU. XLV is another one. Looks like it's been pulling back. 212 on the monthly. We made new highs at 160.59 and have since then come back within not all-time highs, last year's all-time highs, but previous month's highs. And so we just kind of, if we lose on the monthly scale, the 153 even, then we're looking to target last month's lows at 149.84, and that's looking at it off the monthly perspective. 2 week 3-1 on the 2 week. Look at these wicks. We don't like it up here. I also feel like it's compressing, because look at this. 1 3 3 1 3 1. It's just not doing anything really, honestly, low key. If I draw a box, y'all know how I feel about my box. This is, hold on, come on. This is pretty much the range we're in right now for XLV. So this ain't doing too much of nothing. But remember this box. Look, remember what happened in this box? We compressed and then pushed up. So let's see what this box ends up doing. Time frame continuity is bearish. It's just to the downside. But it's just really just compressing low key. So XLY is another one I'm kind of on. But like we got a fresh new month, so we'll see who stuck around for buying and who is now looking for selling. 2 up monthly closed on XLY though. The inside 2 week we still stuck in here. Look, another box. I'm gonna tell you, man, these boxes, we just stuck. Not a lot of movement. A lot of going nowhere. A lot of movement and going nowhere. We did make new all-time highs at 125.01. I think I mentioned this last week because I was like, shout out to the penny. But low-key, we are still just in a compression. As you can see, the weekly... Look at this weekly box. We are below a weekly breaker structure that I have here. So it's just like, if we want more downside, the yearly open has to hold. If not, XLY can see 118. The daily close is a 3-2-1 down. So looking for a 2-1-2 continuation to the downside. if market is bearish. And last but not least, XME on a monthly. We're closing bullish month. We made new highs at 135.68. The 2-week closed as a fail 2 up on the 2-week. We have found some pullback here. The weekly close as a bearish 3, looking to come down and target 110. Take out all this LRR, which is fine because I was looking at XME, bro. XME has been going up since April. Look at this. Look at all these green candles. We had one green candle. And then we had, here was your re-entry to continue higher. So XME is due for a pullback. I believe there was some news that some money was being pulled out of metals and mining and all that hoopla. So okay, cool. Lower time frame is saying bearish, higher time frame is still saying bullish. Watch for reactions at previous year all-time highs at 110.95. See what it wants to do there. If not, look for 108 and then 105. But I don't know. I mean, it needs it, but I think the yearly open would be the last line of defense before it would puke, and I don't see it puking. So watch for 110.95 first, and then go from there for XME. So that is it. What are your guys' favorites? I went through mine. I am anticipating a bearish open tonight for futures, but we shall see. Looking kind of low-key, looking for a bearish week. I don't know, we might get some turnaround, but I am looking for the Monday and Tuesday to kind of start off bearish, and then we can get some relief after that. Just my opinion. I do like XLP, XLU. I did like XLI's compression. We keeping an eye on the XLI's double inside. I am in the XLF play, so gotta shout that out. Gotta put it in the universe. What else did we like? XLE, of course, is on the beam. XLC is looking very positive. So yeah, a couple of things are looking bullish right now, but with the dynamic of a lot of bearish things, there are some bullish things that are looking, kind of promising. So we'll just keep an eye on it all. But for right now, those are the ones that I do like. So thank you for tuning in. We are back at it. Sundays are for sectors, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with everyone. Let me know what you are looking at. Don't forget, real estate is in a compression, and we still shouting our real estate. I don't care. But let me know what you're looking at. Drop it down in the comments. And yeah, thanks. Until next Sunday. Peace.